You are watching Eurovision 365. I am Porrick, I am your host, and you, my friends, are very welcome to join me on a especially big, huge, warm welcome to one of the finalists that's taken part at the German national final. And I am honoured to be able to say that I'm joined by none other than Rick. Hello!
Hello, so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much, and very warm welcome to you to Eurovision 365, Rick.
Thank you.
You're welcome. First thing I should ask you, how you feel about being one of those finalists?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel amazing. I mean, it's a lot right now. It's like a wave kind of rolling over, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of joy. I can't wait to go on stage in Berlin in around about 2 weeks, I think, from
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
hmm
So yeah, I'm excited and I'm very, very happy and thankful for being chosen to be a national finalist.
Yeah, it must be sort of like a whirlwind, I'm sure, for you now at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Well, first up, I'm going to be honest. I can't be unbiased in this interview because I absolutely, absolutely love your song. Oh boy.
Thank
It's,
you so much.
you're
Really, I
welcome.
appreciate it a lot.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Um, what was the inspiration behind the song, Rick?
I mean, it is kind of a sad story,
Mm,
but I mean, in all sadness lies something that you can take out for yourself. So I always try to see it with a positive angle as well. But it is about falling in love with your best friend and not being loved back again, which is kind of hurtful because you
mm.
are afraid of losing that person who is very, very close to you. So that's kind of the main inspiration for the song, I would say. And yeah, I just really wanted to bring that personal and direct connection into that song.
Yeah, it's like unrequited love, basically, really, for you, what you're saying. And that sounds deeply, you just hinted on there, it sounds deeply, deeply personal to yourself.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah.
Mhm. What inspired you, or what was the call for you to enter the national final?
Um, so in the beginning, I wrote the song, and I definitely only wrote it for myself. It was just like coming out of the emotion that I was feeling at that certain
hmm
point of time.
hmm
But then I felt that it might be something that actually would work for Eurovision, and I just felt that I then read that the German broadcaster is looking for entries, and I applied, and then now I'm sitting here. So
You're sitting here. Did you expect to have as much support as what you do have? Because it sounds like there's a lot of positive support for you.
it is insane, to be honest, and I didn't expect it. I mean, I like my song, and I like it a lot, and there's a lot of my heart in it.
Mm,
And that's why I'm even more thankful and grateful for all the comments I receive, for every message I get. I really give my best to read them all, and I will reply to all of them.
yeah.
But it is insane, and I'm just grateful because if there's one thing that we can all do at this very moment right now in the
Mm.
world, then it is share the joy and share gladness and share love simply, and that's why I'm so thankful for every positive comment and every positive message that
Mhm.
reaches me.
Is and I mean that sounds like you're getting unrightly so much positive support and comments and messages. What's the general feeling within Germany then towards A, the national final, and B, Eurovision? So I suppose the first thing would be the national final. What's the general feeling about the national final?
I think that there is excitement. I mean, we are kind of used to losing with like to 0 points. So everybody is, yeah, kind of keen to maybe make a change happen here.
Yeah.
But I think that the Eurovision fans and the bubble, they are very excited, and I'm too. And towards Eurovision, I mean, we love Eurovision. It's just like hard to always lose,
It's
which makes it
accountability.
harder and harder every year to watch it. But I think even though it is hard from time to time, we still love it, and we are still rooting for our artists that we are sending there, even though we are sometimes maybe saying the opposite of what we actually think.
Yeah, exactly. And I understand completely what you're talking about there, because obviously we're in Ireland, we don't have the best record this last way. So I think we can empathize with you. I mean, the last 10 years, the results, haven't been great. And it's been, for me, there's been some amazing songs there. I mean, Sister, I love that song. I actually really liked I Don't Feel Hit by Jendrik. I spoke to Jendrik. I spoke to Jendrik actually a few months after the contest, and he had some time to reflect on it. And obviously he's quite sad about the result. And obviously you have Michael Schulte. I hope I've said that right. In 2018, had a fantastic song and results. Now, a lot of people, I suppose I mentioned him because a lot of people are maybe unfairly comparing you slightly to you're nodding your head slightly comparing you slightly to him. I mean, would does that seem fair?
You mean compared to Jendrik?
No, sorry, to Michael Schulte from
I see.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, overall in general, I'm happy being compared to Michael because he made a fantastic entry, and
Hmm.
I can say very honest that I'm completely fine with him winning over me in the last national selection I was part of because he had the better staging and he had the better story, and everything was completely fair on that evening. And hearing now that like people are getting a little bit excited about my entry because it kind of feels like a Michael Schulte entry. That very much makes me happy to hear.
Mm. I think that's probably the reason, like I'm saying that I don't think this for personally I don't think your song's like it. I think your song's absolutely amazing, in its own right.
Thank you.
What's your favorite parts of the song? Is it the lyrics? Is there parts of the melody?
I think it is. I think it is the orchestra.
Yeah.
I love the strings. I put a lot of effort into the string arrangement, and recording them in the studio was an amazing experience. And I really get like the chills when I only need to listen to the strings, and then I get the chills already. But
Yeah.
I mean, I can very much lose myself in that song when it comes to the singing. So it is always a huge pleasure for me also to sing it live. Oh, I can't wait to perform it on stage in Berlin, to be honest.
100%. Have rehearsals started for you yet then, or for the stage in Berlin, or is that not happening just yet?
Not yet. We're starting at I think the 12th of February, but
12th of
we
February.
are preparing everything already.
Sure,
So we have
sure.
discussions and meetings about the staging, about costumes, about everything that comes with that live show. But I will travel to Berlin on the 11th of February. Yes.
Is there anything you can tell me and us about the staging?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can
Okay.
share everything that's kind of certain, which is that there won't be a piano, there won't be any dancer,
Hmm.
there won't be very much on stage, basically. It will be very focused and centered onto me.
Oh,
We will, though, create, I would say, some kind of magic with lights and some specials here and there, which I think I can't share yet because they are not certain. But yeah, I'm very excited. It will be very different from what I've did in 2018.
hmm. It sounds, Rick, like it's going to be quite an intimate kind of performance, which I suppose would work well with the lyrics, which are so profound, so amazing. I don't know if you're interested or not, but my favorite part of your song, all of it, but the siren part, it kind of just draws you in. It's like, what's going to happen? It just feels like, even when I'm thinking about it, I'm getting like, like chills here thinking about it. I mean,
Thank you.
you're welcome. But like I said, I'm trying to be, I can't even pretend to be unbiased in this chat. But I mean, so something intimate, something to do with lyrics, sorry, lights, beg your pardon, and focused around you on the
Exactly.
stage.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think that's how it kind of will be. Yeah.
Do you have a particular favorite song from Germany?
You mean in the selection right now?
Yeah, well, no, I mean in Germany's past at the Eurovision.
Okay. Yeah. Let me think. I have to say I loved the second entry from Lena, taken by a stranger.
Very, very
Super
powerful.
spooky atmosphere. It was
Yeah,
the year after she won.
Hmm.
I loved that entry. And in general, I would say, I mean, Bada Hada Duda, it's a long time ago, but it has been quite fun. I like that a lot.
Stefan Rob.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Stefan Raab, exactly.
Hmm.
And I've been rooting a lot for Line, who were competing in the national final a few years ago, but they
Okay.
didn't make it to Eurovision.
Hmm.
One of the biggest mistakes the German audience ever did, I think, because we could have done very well with Line. Um,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have so many favorite songs from Germany, and actually, it wasn't necessarily primarily Ireland winning so often that got me into Eurovision. It was actually a German song, and can I share it with you?
I have
That's
one
okay.
more actually. I have
Oh,
one more,
okay, go
but
for it.
Ein Lied kann eine Brücke sein by Joy Fleming.
Oh,
Wow.
it's 1975.
Yeah,
Da 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 da
yeah.
da.
Just
Boo!
needed to
Yeah,
say that as well because I really love that entry.
that was
But share
powerful.
yours. I'm very happy to see what your favorite is.
Okay, okay, okay. Let's have a look here. Oh, look. Can you hear this? Okay.
Yes, it's amazing.
Oh,
Written by Ralf Siegel.
exactly.
Yeah,
Weren't they all at that
well
time?
done.
I This was a song I actually watched it in the pre-selection, the preview show of the Eurovision,
Yeah.
and I heard the song, and I had no idea where it was going to be in the Eurovision, where it was the running order.
Ah,
So I had to watch the Eurovision, the full Eurovision 1984, and this was song 14, if I remember right.
yeah.
And I absolutely love this. So Mikado, it's their fault.
Amazing.
It's their fault. It's German. It's actually
Classic.
not really Ireland's fault. It's Germany's fault. Really, that I've got into Eurovision so much. Do you like this
Yeah,
song yourself?
I love it. It's a very classic Ralf Siegel, and I always love a good Ralf Siegel.
And do you,
Amazing.
does that song still get played? I wonder in or aired in Germany or
I think not so much
not
today.
so much?
Uh,
Okay.
it's yeah, it's been a while, and
Yeah.
the radio is focusing on what's happening right now,
Okay. Yeah.
unfortunately. But
Mhm. Mhm.
no, I haven't heard that song in a while.
If you were to get to Eurovision, okay, so look at that amazing stage.
Yeah,
What do you think would be? I know we can't say too much about. You've shared a fair bit, which I'm grateful for, Rick, of the potential stage in the national final. But if you were to fast forward and let's say you have been selected as the German representative, what would you want people to remember after the performance? What would be the standout point, the knockout punch that you would want people to remember a day later, a week later, a month later?
I think it is that we are all connected
Mhm.
in a very special way, and that is that we are having emotions, and it is by being human. And I think that when you listen to a song from time to time that really touches you, something happens, and you just take that feeling onto the street, and you take it into a walk, and you just have it in your head, and it is this feeling of connectiveness, if you can say like this, the connection as well. Um, that we are all like we don't have to say words; we just know what we are meaning, and I think that's what I would like to bring onto that stage. Like, I want to sing and I want to deliver my music, and I want people afterwards to think, wow, it was kind of deep. And something happened in my head. I don't know what it is, but I felt it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
yeah,
yes. It's about a feeling rather than something maybe that's done like is flashing people's faces. It's more
exactly.
about like the feeling of the whole thing.
Yes, it would be. And I would love to stand there because I can see it already, how it would look. And yeah, getting very excited seeing the stage.
It's getting very exciting. If you had, Rick, one message for the German people as to why they should select you as their representative, what would it be?
I think that my passion for music and my passion for connecting to people and for expressing like a personal story and sharing my emotions is something that you only can be happy, or I would say maybe proud of sending to Eurovision. Um, like I really love that contest, and I put my whole heart into it. and I want to stand on that stage and share that love. And if that's something that resonates with the German audience, I think that's what I would like to do with them. Yeah.
Do you think your challenge is getting through the national final, or are you not even really thinking like that?
I think it is a challenge.
Yeah.
I think there's some strong contenders, and there's also some popular faces in the national selection, which kind of have a huge fan base. So I'm still quite unknown. I mean, people in the Eurovision fan base, they know who I am, but the overall German audience, they don't know me. And I'm fighting against a strong fan base from several contenders. But
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, we have a 50% jury and a 50% public vote.
Yeah.
So we will see how this turns out in the end.
Absolutely. And who would you say, or maybe you don't want to say, would be the main contenders for yourself?
I mean, I personally love the Song of Galant. It's an amazing entry and definitely my
Captaincy.
favorite from the other ones.
Hmm.
But I think that Max Wutzke and also Marie Reim, they are huge names in the German industry already,
Hmm.
and that's always hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that sort of, and I suppose the other thing is there is one other performer, artist, act to be revealed.
Yes.
Um, that for me, that's outside of Germany. It feels quite surreal almost, because obviously you've had this time to connect with people yourselves, the eight of you. So, well, all I would like to say to you at this point is I genuinely, as I've said at the start and throughout, I genuinely, genuinely, genuinely love your song, Oh Boy, and I genuinely hope that you get selected to represent your nation at
Thank
the
you so much.
contest. You're so welcome. And the last thing I would like to say is thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time to chat to us, and
Always.
the very best of luck with everything, Rick.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for the support, and maybe we see you in Malmö.
Hopefully
Yes,
you will.
definitely.
Thank you so much.